In this video, we're going to be going over exactly how I made $15,000 in a single day using Facebook ads. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Tucson Gilbert, and I've personally grown and scaled my own digital marketing agency. I occasionally do numbers such as $30,000 weeks, 93 clients in 90 days, and this allows me to hit $100,000 months. I've since used all this money to do all the cool online stuff you see people talk about. I've started taking care of my mom. I've took the trips to Dubai, the first class flights with my mom next to me on the left, and I've drove the luxury cars as well. Now, in this video, we're going to be going over exactly how I'm able to do those things. So on today's agenda, we have understanding the concept of paid acquisition, the stimuli you actually need to make paid ads work, how to install a direct marketing acquisition funnel, scaling paid ads and the law of diminishing returns, how to use horizontal scaling, the leading with value funnel, and how to actually convert all this attention you're getting from paid ads into actual booked appointments and dollar signs. Now, with that being said, let's jump right into this video. So understanding the concept of paid acquisition. In order to make an acquisition channel work, you need to follow principles. Principles last forever. Tactics are short term. They work today and you will need a new one tomorrow. Now, with paid traffic, you are simply just using your dollar that you have and you're walking it across a bridge to turn this dollar into a new client. Now, as you can see, there are actually gaps in this bridge that need to be filled so that you can actually walk your dollar across the bridge and turn it into a client. Basically, we can sum this up by saying, in order to make paid ads work, you need a human, you need stimulus, and combining these two will give you the action, the desired action that you want this human to take. So what stimuli do you need to make paid ads work? You need a good hook and headline. You need stimulus to make someone click. You need the headline on your landing page. You need a good VSL. You need a good sub headline. You need an actual process, a philosophy about how you're getting your desired results in the problem that you're solving. You need case studies. You then need an opt-in funnel. You need a way to qualify these leads that you're getting, a way to make them book a call, and then a way to have them actually show up to that call. Now, let's talk about how to do this through direct response marketing. Now, just note your ROAS, return on ad spend, will also depend on your sales skills, copywriting skills, and other skills that you are using to create some of the stimuli. So just keep all of this in mind. But the first thing we're going to do is test 4 variations of messaging angles on the actual ad creative. The 4 ones that we will test is your offer, the amount of appointments you can guarantee somebody, the amount of sales you can guarantee somebody, as well as your fulfillment process if you have a unique sales proposition. Then put qualifying questions on the instant form so you can get a higher quality of leads. Some examples for this is asking if they currently own the business that you're looking for. Are they above 10K per month or above X revenue per month? How long have they been in business and where are they located? From there, they will opt in. You will send them an auto response message, which gives them the option to directly book into your calendar. Then send them email and SMS resources for free, nurture and educate them with content assets, which allows you to book a warm appointment. Then they will enter your pre-call flow. This will allow you to close 30 to 40% of your calls. Simply just understand your numbers and scale. Now, let's talk about scaling paid ads. So simply put, scale is just an increase in value. So if you want to scale your ads, you just increase the volume of your inputs, which means spend more money. However, you will eventually run into the law of diminishing returns. So if you keep increasing one factor of your production, one factor of your inputs, which is ad spend, while keeping all the other factors the same, such as your actual ad creative, your text copy, the exact way you're running your ads, you'll reach a point where additional ad spend going up here actually results in a decline in output. So how do we actually go about defeating the law of diminishing returns? Now, since this is an actual law of the universe, this means that it's something that is guaranteed to happen and we cannot avoid it. However, there are things that we can do to actually side skirt this law and still get a high return on ad spend. So why does this happen? Well, when you spend more money, you begin to reach new audiences. In any target market, there are multiple segments of people that signal the part of the buying process that they're in. Now, in a typical market, only 3% of that market is actually in a buy ready mood and they're ready to buy now. And as we can see, the rest of the 90% of the market isn't ready to buy. When you spend more money, you begin to reach new audiences, and now your old ads become less and less effective in the new audiences that you're reaching. So how do we solve this? Well, the way I go about solving this is using something called the leverage consultant funnel. Now, if we take a look at this leverage consultant funnel, there are 8 lead magnets here. Now, you may be wondering why there's so many lead magnets, but each lead magnet solves a different problem for our target market. Now, if we're looking at our target market and we're trying to help someone with client acquisition, typically the problems that they're going to have, just a few examples, is they can't get leads, they can't make content, they can't create an offer, they can't make a landing page, and they have no idea how to use Facebook ads. Now, there may be a whole bunch of problems, maybe a total of 8 to 10 different problems that your service typically solves. Not every person will actually struggle with all of these. As we can see, if we go back to this guy right here, maybe he can actually make content just fine, right? And he just needs help with the rest. So we need to promote multiple solutions to different problems so we reach the widest audiences possible. This is also called horizontal scaling. And what this means is instead of scaling up with one ad, maybe one direct response ad, we create multiple lead magnets, will solve multiple solutions, and scale across with many. Now, this image displays this clearly. I got this image from Sam Ovens. So this allows us to spend larger sums of money on acquisition and still consistently get the 7 to 10x return on ad spend that we're actually used to, that we used to get. Now, let's talk about how we can accomplish this. How can we actually use horizontal scaling and come up with multiple ads that we're scaling up? So we're going to talk about leading with value. So the first thing we're going to want to do is determine the lead magnet. So we're going to dangle something free in front of an audience, which allows them to enter our ecosystem and gives them the possibility to become a future customer. What we're doing is turning cold audiences into hot leads. And the way we go about doing this is by providing customer solutions and introducing them to our service through lead magnets. From there, this will add an audience member to us. They will get nurtured over time, and this will produce a future customer. Now, the lead magnet should ideally solve one of your content pillars. Like I said, if your service is client acquisition, you're going to have multiple problems in the way from solving the entire problem of client acquisition. So you want to solve one problem and solve it entirely. This lead magnet should be really in depth. From there, determine how you're actually going to go about delivering it to people. It can be through a checklist, an ebook, a Notion, a Google Doc, or even a video. Then stuff it and pack it with extensive value. Give away all your secrets and make it so good that it cannot fail. The truth is that less than 1% of people who view your lead magnet will actually steal it and fully implement everything by themselves. People honestly just want proof that you actually know how to do something and better than they can do it themselves. From there, they will likely buy from you. Next, you're going to want to ensure that this lead magnet has a step-by-step action plan that people can actually follow. A little bonus is to use Gamma instead of Google Docs. This just ensures that it's 100% readable, and make sure to stick to one idea and one image per slide. From there, create a landing page for the lead magnet, create an actual VSL going over what's inside the lead magnet, create an email sequence, and give people the option to book a call with you at the end of the sequence. From there, just promote this lead magnet using paid ads and put the landing page link first in the descriptions of all your long forms. Now let's talk about how to actually convert all these new leads and attention that we're getting. So you'll have your attention source, whether it's from the direct response or the lead magnet. You'll have data that is collected. This is their name, email, number, and any optional data such as how much monthly recurring that they're making. They will be added to our newsletter for further nurture, and then our setter will manually reach out to them using our Go High Level CRM. However, our setter is not going to immediately try and book an appointment. Instead, the setter's first question is just going to be asking for feedback on the free resources, the lead magnet, or whatever it was that brought the lead in. From there, they will educate this lead using content assets. Now, content assets are video assets that gain awareness, convert leads, nurture leads, and pre-handle any objections the lead may have. Now, what this is going to do is give you authority, build trust, give you a unique brand image, and increase the total value perception of what you're offering. Now, when it comes to your sales process, it's actually going to quicken your sales process as well. Now, the whole goal of this is to turn your entire business into a flywheel. And this flywheel looks like this. You'll have content distribution, which leads to awareness, which then gives you trust. From there, you turn this trust into influence. From there, you gain a client. And it doesn't stop there because you just use this client and pump it right back into your front end marketing system and use it to get more clients. From there, this then leads to intrigue being built, trust being built, and authority is now present. People are now going to be asking you, how does your solution work? And wanting more information. This puts you in the teacher position. Now, if we remember back to school, who had the authority in school? It was always teacher, I have a question, and they're raising their hand. From there, this prospect will be booked on a high intent warm call. That's all I got for this video. Bye.